All right, guys, we're back with Tavis King. Hey, Tavis.
Hello.
All right, so this video is all about artist proofs. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Now, this is one of my favorite things, so I'm curious to know your knowledge on artist proofs.
Sure.
Take it away.
Okay, so these are not misprints again, but they are special. They're regular cards, sort of. They're special because they're very rare. Roughly 50 of each exist. That's kind of a rule of thumb. It's not an exact number. And it's also different for some of the earlier sets. There might be as many as 200 cards. For some of the earlier sets, if the card appeared on the sheet multiple times, especially. Because, you know, they have to print 50 copies of the sheet to get 50 of one card. Sometimes another card's on there 3 times. They end up with 150 cards. So, cards are printed on sheets. That's just the way it works.
All right, let's take a look.
Vintage Magic. Game. Collect. Invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Okay, here we have some artist proofs. Now, artist proofs are basically the first roughly 50 sheets off the press for each rarity of card. So let's say like Revised, for example, has a common, an uncommon, and a rare sheet. They have to print 50 sheets of each one so that they can have 50 copies of every card. Now, it's not exactly the first 50 sheets off the press. They have to do make-readies and calibrate the machine and stuff like that, so that gets done first. Once everything is running properly, then they'll stick 50 sheets that don't have the backside printed on the stack, and they probably don't count it exactly. They just grab a handful that's about 50, and they stick it on top of the stack and run it through. And then they pull those off when they come out the other end so that they can be the artist proofs. So, you know, you can get all kinds of different artwork on them. Wow. Yeah, so there's a lot of, these are Doug Schuller's right here. These are all Banalish Heroes. Not that the other side of the card's significant to most people, but
wow, those are wonderful.
Yeah, there's some really
I gotta
nice
say,
artwork.
artist proof is one of my all-time favorite things to collect. Oh, I love this.
I love having
is
that
beta,
custom
the beta
artwork.
one?
The square corner? Yeah. With the artwork. Yep.
Wow,
it's a
I
little
love that.
painting.
And as you guys know, may or may not know, the beta ones were the rarest.
They're the first ones.
First ones, but they're oftentimes very rare. They were given as collateral. So Wizard, you got $50 of money to create a painting, $50 of stock, and you also get these artist proofs. And a lot of the artists now, they make bank off these artist proofs.
Yeah,
because
if they still have them.
Yeah, because these drawings, they charge now
whatever they want,
$300 to $800 to $1,000 a drawing now.
Yeah,
it used to be like $50.
Yep.
I
was buying artist proofs for $5 way back when. I mean,
right.
That was just signed, not with artwork, but.
All right, continue on.
Yeah, so
you have any favorites over
here? You
here?
can get Anson Maddox and Amy Weber, some of her different artworks.
You have any favorite ones you like?
I do. They're towards the end, though.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see them in a minute.
Perfect.
Here's some Daniel Gellin and Wayne England.
Some monotone Anson, right?
Yeah. Some cool. These are Iron Claw Works.
Yep.
So
why Iron Claw Works? Do you like?
It's just one of the cards that I collect.
Okay.
So the other side of these is all Iron Claw Works. It's every different artist proof for Iron Claw Works, one of each. So it's a full set, and he did the custom artwork on each one for me.
What does he charge for paintings back then?
I think these are when he first started doing paintings. So I was one of his first customers when he got back into it and realized they were worth something. And like me offering to do that is kind of what got him into that community. So that was great. We have Jeff Minga's Goblin. This is a Monza's Goblin Raiders. He said the original artwork for Monza's Goblin Raiders was kind of a beaked creature like this, and it was actually rejected by Jesper. He said, we don't want beaked goblins, and he had to redo it. So this is sort of what it originally looked like.
Right.
A nice Pete Venters, super detailed, and Ron Spencer's really detailed
So obvious
too.
his work.
Yeah.
It's like a comic book.
And then here's the really popular Dan Fraser Moxes. We have the Pearl there, and then we have the other 4 here. These are all on Scenic Poltergeists, which is a card that destroys Moxes.
God, that Richard Thomas. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Richard Thomas.
Is that on a Blue Elemental?
It is on a Blue Elemental Blast, but it is not a Richard Thomas proof. It's the newer printing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. So it was signed by Richard and also the artist for this card, and art by Richard.
Got it.
And then we have some reconstructions from Anson, some more Amy Weber's. Lots of colorful Amy Weber stuff here. That's a Cyclopean Tome. That's another beta proof. More Doug Schuler's. There's Daniel Gellin again. This is a Library of Ling, which is based on Cthulhu.
Wait a second, that's a beta one?
Yeah, that's a beta with Library of Ling. Really nice artwork on that.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, look at that, guys. His ones are that's very valuable.
Yeah.
That's probably worth a couple $1,000.
Yeah.
Maybe $3,000.
Anthony Waters, nice gorilla there on a treetop village. Here we have a Richard Thomas artist proof. Now that's I guess I got another card in there, but so you can see blank back.
Oh wow.
It's a real Richard Thomas artist proof.
And Richard Thomas was one of the hardest to get artist proofs because he gave them away or threw them out or something.
Away when he moved. Yep.
Yep. And so is Kev Brockschmidt too.
Oh yeah.
He just threw them away or something.
The only ones that survived are the ones that he gave out before he moved and threw them all away. Yeah. With Daniel Gellin, his non-English ones are destroyed. They got destroyed in the flood. So, and here's a Tom Winterstrand.
Your favorite one?
Yeah.
Is your favorite one?
Pretty rare. My favorite one actually is probably this one.
Oh.
I love this Heather Hudson artwork on this this one right here. It's that guy, but it's him with his mask removed. So I like that it gives extra depth to the character, some part of the story that we didn't have before.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, so there's different rarities. We've mentioned beta several times. Several subsequent sets have artist proofs. Non-English proofs did exist for just a few sets in the beginning. Like we had them for Italian, 3rd and 4th. We had them for Portuguese for Ice Age. Ice Age had a few different languages, I think, for proofs. But since then, it's been only English.
Right.
And in maybe it was 2015 or so, it was a few years back, they started doing foil artist proofs, and those are only 30 each instead of 50.
Right.
So
cool.
There's an overview on artist proofs.
Well, Tavis, thank you so much. And if you want to purchase any artist proofs, you can get them up from the artist generally. But generally, the more rare ones are super collectible, very rare. I gotta say, I think they're one of the coolest. Like you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You get the art if you have a drawing like you have, and you have the card.
Yep.
And also it's signed. So
there's that personal connection to the artist.
Yeah. And most people, they wait like hours for these artists to do the
long lines at events.
Mark Teding, for example, you guys know it takes hours for you to get one thing done.
Yeah.
So people would fly from Europe just to get it done.
Right.
It's insane.
It's always great to get them straight from the artist if you can. Sometimes they're sold out, especially for the popular ones or the older ones. And sometimes artists pass away. Like I have a Wayne England one in here, right there. He's not with us anymore.
Right.
And Chris Rush, Quentin Hoover, several artists have passed away. So we're not around forever.
All right, Tavis, thank you. Awesome. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. I'm here to share with you more about our deck and set collector fulfillment service. The deck fulfillment service caters to the player. And what that basically means is if you are a player looking to fulfill your old school Magic deck, certain Power 9 or key pieces in your Vintage deck, or dual lands in your Legacy deck, we have the inventory and the resources to help you fulfill your needs. Next, we have the set collector fulfillment service. This really caters more towards the collector. Oftentimes I've been asked, hey Dan, can you help me find this specific graded card for this set? Or Dan, can you find me these 20 cards left in my beta set? It doesn't matter what you're looking for, even if it's like every single Sarah Angel possible out there, I can help you out. My resources and extensive network in Magic the Gathering, I was able to help thousands of clients all over the world fulfill their needs. I've made it my mission at VintageMagic.com to be your one-stop shop for all your collector needs. For any significant item or collection, we're able to travel anywhere in the world to meet you. The reason why my clients love this service because it saves you time. What happens is collectors and players often search all over online or vendors and they never find exactly what they're looking for. By going to us, we are the only one-stop shop who can help you with your needs. Using our service gets you exactly what you want and saves you time and money.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.